and beyond. This whale story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Good afternoon and welcome to Seaworld's Orca Encounter. My name is Chris and I'm honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Nothing quite like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help give you a greater understanding of this magnificent creature and all that it represents.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder. And now Makani, Amaya, Kalia, Orkid, and Nakai will help you show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for taking a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even locate each other's eyes works to their advantage. It may look like his eyes are locating that oval white patch. That's just a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually locating the black area in front of the white patch, camouflaged and dragging prey. Fin on their back is called a dorsal fin. Now the dorsal fin has no bones or muscle tissue in it, and because killer whales spend a lot of time at the surface of the water, can allow it to curve over gently to the side. But their pectoral flippers on either side of their body do have bones in them. In fact, about 5 bony digits, just like our human hand. They use those mostly for steering and stopping. And the lobes on either side of their tail, those are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine. propelling the speeds of up to 30 miles an hour. That's as fast as some of our speedboats. And killer whales swim the fastest and generate the most power when launching their nearly 10,000-pound bodies up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at Seaworld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at Seaworld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. Pectoral slaps can be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap to get the attention of her calf. When killer whales want to be noticed, they freak. Spy hopping allows the killer whales to coordinate with one another and get better view of their surroundings while they hunt. And fluke slaps are known way killer whales communicate in the wild. Killer whales are excellent communicators, so it's no surprise they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use signals to with the fish confused and contained, The whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Killer whales in the southern hemisphere capture sea lions by grabbing them right on the beach. Watch as Orkid and Kalia show us that same behavior right here in front of all of you. Antarctic killer whales can generate waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals right into the water. You see how Amaya and Makani shows that same wave-making technique, demonstrating one of the more impressive and complex hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Now, it is one thing to see the waves crashing around the pool, but you can't quite grasp the amount of water that's displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, I have a very brave volunteer who's willing to challenge the waves generated by these whales. You ready? All right, what's your name, buddy? Nathan, come on down here, Nathan. I see we're going without a poncho today. That's a very bold strategy. I like that. I'm going to have you come over here, Nathan. Have a seat right here on this box. And you're going to back all the way up to the glass. There's a handle there to hold on to. You ready? All right, it's good because I'm not ready. Let's see. I think we're going to send 2 killer whales very quickly to the glass. There they are. And here comes that wave. Good job, Nathan. Let's give a huge round of applause for our volunteer, Nathan. Good job, dude. It's a sunny day. It'll dry off real quick. Well, killer whales live in every ocean on the planet, so it's no surprise that they eat all types of prey, including other whales. Take a look up the screen. You're going to see the largest animal on the planet. It's a life-size image of a blue whale. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than any one of these killer whales here. So how do killer whales these size take down a whale that size? Well, it's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
Blue whale.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
To hunt and practice new skills as they grow. Orcas spend lots of time interacting and showing off their playful side, both in the wild and right here at Seaworld. Porpoising is when the killer whale swims quickly at the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. You'll often see them doing this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or surfing in a wave. touch will often be seen rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. The whales here show us that same behavior you may see killer whales do in British Columbia. You'll also see killer whales imitating each other in the wild. We see it here at Seaworld all the time. Whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. Now, playful behavior does has a purpose. A tail whip can be used in hunting to stun fish, but today, I think the killer whales might just be stunning all of you.
They're missing so many cues.
We interact with these killer whales every day, which allows us to share trusted relationships and provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. Killer whales here take an active role in their own health and well-being. If you take a look at the stage on the screen, you'll see that Mike has asked our youngest killer whale, Amaya. She's only 4 years old. She also participates in these different types of behaviors. And underneath that tail fluke right there is a vein where veterinary staff can come down and receive a blood sample to ensure that our whales remain healthy. We even ask the whales to slide up onto a scale. We weigh the whales once a week to ensure that the younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight. We can even ask for a breath sample from their blowhole. Now, none of these behaviors would be possible without the relationships that we built with these whales day after day right here at Seaworld. Right now, I'd like to introduce you to two very special killer whales. The one on my right is Orkid. Orkid is the very first killer whale born right here at Seaworld, San Diego, and she is 30 years old. Right next to her is Kalia. Kalia is 14 years old, and the easiest way to tell Kalia, if you take a look at her left eye patch, she's got 3 black freckles. She's the only one that has that. One thing a lot of people don't know is that these two whales have participated in numerous research studies that have come to the aid of their wild counterparts. We challenge these whales every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at Seaworld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutrition and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at Seaworld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. Like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcas wild and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Thank you all so much for joining State Orca Encounter. Great appreciation for this amazing animal. Have a great rest of the day here at Seaworld. Bye-bye, everybody!
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and the safety of our other guests, we kindly ask that you refrain from climbing over the seats. Please use the